Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Elrond or MultiversX's token egld. We'll discuss recent price movements and I want to go over the area I think we'll be spending the rest of the quarter at. So MultiversX is one of those projects that are still down by a lot from the all-time high. To this day, the coin is remaining at a 92% discount from its 2021 peak. We also must add that nothing interesting has happened since we fell down in here. Since the start of this year, we couldn't really outperform BTC and it really didn't show much potential. For the past 40 days, egld has been more or less in the same range, teasing the $38 area, and so there is a problem with the price that we must discuss. We can't really come in here and talk about moons and Lambos and how high the project will go when it's getting beaten up by the market. This market doesn't really care about how you feel, what you think, or what price target this or that project needs to reach for you to quit the job. It's not like that, and therefore we must cover the struggles and what we should do to hedge and protect the capital. If I'm being completely honest, I'll tell you that I think the momentum is very weak and I don't see any interest from market makers for the project right now. The main issue with egld is that it hasn't been in a bear market in the past. Coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum and BNB have experienced harsh and prolonged bearish phases. Elrond, on the other hand, hasn't been around for that long. The ICO was held in mid-2019 and the mainnet launch also happened in mid-2020, and so Elrond wasn't really in an entire bear market in the past. Even when it was in brief bearish phases like in 2020, we had lots of catalysts lifting Elrond's valuation up, where now we are testing waters we haven't been at before. I really want you to understand that since this project hasn't experienced similar brutal phases in its history, it's quite hard to assess the risk and to really predict what its fate will look like. Some might go ahead and compare what's happening at this moment to the 2021 summer correction, but that's completely different. It's a completely different environment. Back then, Bitcoin was up, that's the first thing. The stock market was also booming, and we didn't have quantitative tightening. It's totally different, and so we can't really make that comparison. If we take a look at the Phoenix Ascending indicator now, we can see that the blue LSMA and red RSI are still below the mid-yellow line, racing towards the downside, and they aren't showing any signs of exhaustion on this time frame. In fact, they are clearly heading lower as we speak, signaling that the momentum is bearish and that the trajectory doesn't look good, and therefore I'd say that I believe we will keep trending lower at worst or sideways at best. I do believe that the price will remain in the same spot, trending between this support and $50 till the end of this quarter. Also, if we take a look at the egld Bitcoin chart, which by the way I think is far more important than this one, because as always, going up against the US dollar is cool and all sorts of things, but what we want to see is a project beating BTC. We don't want to invest in something that goes up less than Bitcoin, and this chart clearly shows that for the past year and a half we've been doing nothing but losing against BTC. In fact, we are at levels we haven't been at since the beginning of January 2021, as we failed to hold this important support which we bounced off on many occasions previously. We held it here, also here, and again here, as you can see, not so long ago, but in recent times we failed to maintain this area and bounce off it, and as a result egld has fallen lower against Bitcoin, and right now it's heading to the next area, which I think we will be testing very soon. When I say it, I will not buy egld again unless I see a catalyst. Many have told me that I'll regret it. I don't want to say I told you so, but this is why I don't marry coins or get emotional. Rotation is king. If a project doesn't live up to expectations, you are allowed to rotate to something else. I do think that we will retest the bear market lows at $32. It's still about 12 to 13% away, so it's still a stretch. But as I said, I do think that we will go down there sooner or later. It doesn't mean I hate the project or that I dislike it. I think it has potential, although I'm not a fan of the recent rebranding. But for now, just give me a reason to buy it. Provide me with a catalyst. You have none. You have absolutely no catalyst. And when you have no reasons to buy and you end up buying, you are literally gambling. I get this positivity idea and all of that, but that doesn't get you anywhere in life. Only being objective and realistic will push you forward. And so think rationally. Okay, so this was about it, everyone, for today. This is my opinion on Elrond and where we will spend the rest of this quarter at. We'll see how it plays out. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Like the video, of course. Comment down below your thoughts. Do you think we will head higher or lower in the next 2 months? Subscribe to the channel, and bye bye.